Welcome back to Badass One-on-One Offers. In Module 2, we are talking about how to map a sales process for the offers that you created back in Module 1. And in this lesson, we're going to talk about what exactly we mean when we say sales process. In the online space, you've probably heard people talk about sales funnels. You've probably heard people talk about sales pages, but maybe not a sales process. So we're going to talk about what that means. And simply put, your sales process is the collection of steps that you take to turn inquiries into paying clients. When somebody raises their hand and says, hey, I'm interested in working with you, or I really need my website done, or I really am interested in talking about Facebook ads, what is it that you do next to walk that person from being interested to being one of your paying clients? And you might think to yourself, is this something I really need a process for? Can't people figure this out? Can't this just be organic? And it leads me to this quote that came from Leah Niederthal, who's a sales expert. She actually said this on my podcast, and I come back to it a lot. She said, you have to be the expert in how your customers buy from you. You cannot expect for people to simply stumble into your business and whip out their credit cards and say, I want to hire you, here's my money. You have to have a process in place to walk them step by step through being interested to being somebody who's going to actually sign a contract. Having a strong sales process in place can really benefit your business in a lot of ways. And the first way is a good sales process will help you make sure you're onboarding your clients properly. I know we've all been in a position where we realize, oh gosh, we've started working for this client, but they haven't signed their contract, or maybe they never provided a deposit. If you have a good sales process in place, it will include onboarding your clients properly, which has a lot of benefits to your business as a whole. A strong sales process will also help you improve your closing rates for sales calls. A lot of times people do sales calls, but they don't have a really good process in place for what it looks like to follow up on their sales calls and get the client to actually accept the proposal and sign the contract. A strong process will help you improve that closing rate. And lastly, and really importantly, a sales process will help you to qualify your leads before they turn into clients. And this is something we're going to talk a lot about in this module because it's different than selling digital products. It's different than selling scalable products. When you're working with people one-on-one, you need to be really sure that they're the right fit before you agree to do the work for them. And a sales process will help you to have that assurance. Now, some of you may still be skeptical because you may be thinking, isn't this what my sales page is for, right? Why do I have a sales page on my website? Why am I putting all of this effort into creating this website and writing a sales page or a services page if it's not going to convert clients for me? And the reality is that when you're working with clients one-on-one, again, this is a difference between digital products and one-on-one services. Most one-on-one clients are not going to be comfortable hiring you from a sales page alone. Even if that sales page is really professional, really well designed, really well written, and accurately conveys what you do, it can be the most perfect sales page in the world. If people are going to be working with you one-on-one, they want to have a little bit of rapport with you before they actually start working with you. So even if you have a great sales page can be a great aspect of a sales process. But the action step that most one-on-one clients are going to be comfortable taking after reading a sales page is booking a call, not signing up for your program or your service. And secondarily, you have to qualify clients before you work with them to make sure they are the right fit. Even if your clients were willing to hire you after just looking at your sales page alone, as a service provider, you maybe shouldn't be willing to do that. You need to have a process in place to qualify your clients before you're working with them so that you can make sure you're going to be able to successfully meet their needs. So when you're talking about one-on-one services, there's a reason why your client needs more than just a sales page. And there's also a reason you need more than just a sales page before people hire you. Now that you understand what a sales process is and why it's important, in the next lesson, we're going to start talking about the 4 phases of a sales process for service providers so that you can start crafting your own sales process. I'll see you in the next lesson.